get back on. That wasn't working either. So if this doesn't work or it crashes again, I'm just going to have to try again tomorrow night, because I'm not going to sit and fight with it when it's acting quirky and tweaky. I'm sorry, I got really disrupted right in the middle of the Capricorn reading, so I'm actually just going to restart it. I'm just going to restart your reading, Capricorn, because I feel like when something that weird happens, that's like a sign saying, try it over, do it again. So, Capricorn, this is going to be your spirit animal reading for the next 2 weeks, from February 27th to around March 13th. If this is finding you at a time outside of those dates, then it was probably meant to be that way. So, Capricorn, these are general readings. Take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. And the messages that came through from your first reading attempt, if you want to keep those, you can keep those, but I'm going to restart this because it got really messed up. So, dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for Capricorn, please. Help my energy, because I'm feeling a little bit rattled. Help me to get back into the zone here. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Anything they need to know or see for their highest good, please. We start with one main spirit animal card. Let's see what comes up as our highest guardian. I know, Capricorn, our last spirit animal friend from the last 2 weeks was the cat, and I felt it. I felt that need for independence, that need for self-sufficiency. It felt really good, actually. There it is. Yeah, this actually feels better to me. Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Capricorn, oh my goodness. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to turn up your light vibration, your heart vibration. The peacock is also very protective energy. That's why they use those fabulous feathers. That is part of their protection strategy, because it looks like a lot of different eyes looking at you. Oh my goodness. So whenever a predator or something that they feel nervous of comes around, the peacock fans that big tail, scares off anything that's going to be harming them or their nest. So Capricorn, you may be feeling very protective as well. Your high self-esteem, confidence, you know, that kind of display may serve as a dual purpose to kind of protect you and others as well. So let's get a little deeper into your reading. Let's get some tarot on this, please, for our Capricorns, and see what they need to see. Yeah, wow, there's definitely some, oh yeah, this actually, I'm glad I redid this, because this actually feels really on point. Outer Spirit coming out first, the Six of Cups. This can be nostalgia, sentimentality, people from your past coming into your life or coming back into your life, Capricorn. You know, you may be missing somebody, feeling kind of like that, you know, that nostalgia, old memories, old thoughts of when times were really good, when things were really sweet. This can also be childhood memories or things that come up from childhood patterns. So very powerful card. It's reminiscent, sometimes reconciliations if you've been on the outs with somebody. In the middle, we have the Frog, Four of Cups. Got a lot of cups here with the 4 and the 5 both coming out. I would say that this is telling you to keep your options open as well, Capricorn. You might have been very singularly focused on someone or something, something with work even. Usually this is a more emotional energy, and this is really reminding you to not get too fully invested, especially if it's not something where they're able to, you know, rise to the occasion or do what's right for you. If you feel like somebody keeps saying, yeah, we're going to do this, or yeah, this is going to happen, or some job you've been looking for keeps telling you they're going to call or telling you they're going to work something out, but they never do it, it's time to keep your options open. Don't get too singularly focused. And I also do feel that you might just be flat out sick of someone, something, or some kind of energetic vibration that keeps coming your way. You're just fed up. It's time to put aside contemplation or apathy and start something new. Focus on the good things that are coming in. We do as well have the Caterpillar Spirit here, 4 of Pentacles. Very strong Capricorn energy on this card. This is about being careful with your time, with your energy, with your heart, and your resources. You do not want to get taken advantage of emotionally or financially. I think that's very strong energy. Usually for Capricorn, they're very, you know, discerning about who they let into their life. So, you know, the key here always with the 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn, is to be open enough to let love and opportunities in, but not so open that you just let anybody in who's just going to disrupt your life or hurt you or take advantage of you, right? You know, because that can be that sort of like, well, who can I give to and who should I just kind of go, no, that's not going to work for me. I do feel like there is a lot of heartache on the underside here. Look at this on the bottom of the deck. We've got our Bluebird Spirit, the 3 of Swords. It's one of the most painful cards in the deck. It really does speak to a feeling of betrayals, disappointments, heartbreaks or heartaches in love, usually could be in friendship as well. It's that emotional storm, but you know, it's also freedom and recovery. I love the fact that they put our little bluebird of happiness on such a traditionally kind of sad heartache sort of card, because it does say, you know, the worst is behind you. You've gotten through so much. Don't let that get to you. Look at this. This is all, oh, Capricorns, you guys, we've got that 5 of Pentacles as well. You definitely feel cut off from someone or something. You definitely feel out in the cold here. But I really feel that you're restructuring yourself with the Tower card coming out. Something is really transforming here. You're building yourself a new foundation. I think, and I'll tell you, I'll just be open up about myself a little bit. I feel that the last several weeks, several months especially, I've really been learning a lot about just filling my own happiness, making myself have what I need, remembering to give myself what I need instead of allowing other people to dictate how good I feel or bad I feel. You know, if they're just not capable of providing support, love, compassion, you know, all those things that you need in relationships and friendships, then it's like, let it go. Go a different way. I love the snake spirit. That was my dad's Chinese sign. To me, it's a beautiful energy of transformation, change, and growth. It's that eternal circle. It's regeneration. It's shedding off the old skin. And the Tower card is so powerful. It's ruled by Mars, right? And Mars is action. This is about that old tower coming down, that old energy, you know, changing. And the skin, you know, reviving yourself. And I do feel, Capricorn, boy, we could get deep. We could get deep on this. But look at the last 2 cards that would be pulled here. Would be the Hierophant and the Hermit, right? This is, to me, grounding, centering, following your own truth, leaning on your own intuition and your own counsel. We had a little bit of that message in the previous reading as well. Following your own counsel, listening to your own self, following your own star. Do not worry about the opinions, ideas, or energies of others right now. Focus on yourself. Focus on shining your light, being positive, being a beacon in the world, because people need you and you need yourself. It's a great read. It really is. I feel like, you know, Capricorns, we do have a lot of challenge in life. It's that Saturn rulership, but we're tough. We're one of the toughest people you'll ever meet. You've come through a lot. You're going to get through this too. You're going to be fine. We are going to be fine. Let's get an affirmation on this read for Capricorn, please. It is the Deer, and you know Pisces had this as their affirmation spirit as well. This is a reminder to be gentle with yourself as well, Capricorn. Don't beat up on yourself for anything that's going on in your life right now. Speed, accuracy, and endurance. You are being guided to no longer stand in the shadows of fear. Yeah, that's why this Let It Shine is coming out here. Begin today to allow yourself to be seen. Don't hide in the shadows, Capricorn. Be bold. What you seek is there to be found. Take inspired action and a leap of faith towards your heart's desires. Go after what you want. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah. Don't be afraid to show off a little bit. Don't be afraid to be proud of your accomplishments and the things that you have worked hard for. What a great read. I'm glad I redid that one. I think the goats needed it. Goat power. Capricorn power in the house. All right, guys, let's get into our next reading. We are doing these out of order tonight, so I'm going to hope that YouTube does not crash again. Keep our little fingers crossed. All right, let's see what we have next. Who's coming up next for us, Spirit? Sagittarius. Woo! Love my Sagittarians. I hope you guys are doing good. This is going to be your spirit animal messages for the next 2-week cycle, about February 27th through March 13th. These are general readings, Sagittarius, so if they do not resonate with you, kick them on out. And this can also relate, even if you see these messages outside of that 2-week window. So let's see what we have. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends. Let's see what we have for our fabulous Sagittarians. Anything that they need to see or be aware of for their highest and best good. We're going to start with one main spirit animal guardian that will be helping you out the most. Sagittarius, you're getting the dragonfly. Capricorn had that their first attempted reading. But Sagittarius, you're getting it proper. Number 22, powerful master number on this. Beautiful energy of seeing through illusions. Truth transcends illusion, so I feel like the truth will set you free. Sagittarius, you are a sign that pursues the truth very strongly. You follow your own truth. You speak the truth very unabashedly. So this is a powerful couple weeks for you guys. Let's get next into your spirit animal messages in the tarot. Let's see what we have, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius this next 2-week cycle. You know, I almost am thinking that the initial Capricorn message was really meant for Saggy, because this is a little similar here. 3 of Cups coming out first with the Penguin Spirit. Celebration, soul groups, you know, time to focus on happiness, time to focus on spending a little time with your friends, with the people that are supportive to you, that really care and have your back. Very important. You got to relax a little bit. This is an important time to let yourself be free of negative affirmations, negative energies, feeling of self-doubt, lack of self-confidence. This is all about setting yourself free. Beautiful, beautiful energy. 8 of Swords is a tough card, but it's a very clear directive. This is up to you to set yourself free for anything that's been trapping you in a circle of, you know, doubt or lack of self-confidence. We also have the Roadrunner Spirit, the Knight of Swords. So there is a lot of rapid information and communication coming through. You may be dealing with a deal of anxiety, overthinking, overanalyzing. You could be working with an air sign because of these 2 cards. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra could be part of your life as well, Sagittarius, and that's part of what's causing you some stress. But I do feel like this is going to transform in a very powerful way. It's definitely going to break free. We've got our Sisropia Moth, the Death card on the bottom, Scorpio energy. So there is a huge transformation, change, rebirth, in transition this next 2 weeks. And I feel like what may really be released is this feeling of self-doubt. You're going to start feeling a lot better about yourself because this is a major renewal coming through. And I do think it has to do with your relationships. I do. I think it has something to do with home and relationships with the 2 of Cups, Cancerian energy. It's something that's, you know, kind of close to home, close to your heart, and it's got to transform. It's got to go to a new level. Let's get a affirmation, please, for Sagittarius on this reading. We have the elk. Yeah, so there's a lot of strength in here for you as well, Sagittarius. Stamina, awareness, and tenacity. You're being guided to keep your eyes, mind, and heart on your desires. Don't let people dissuade you from that, you know. Part of where, you know, what gets us stuck in that Eight of Swords feeling many times is negative affirmations from others or from ourselves. And it's time to break free from that. Marshal your power to follow through. And it just says break free from discomfort. Expand and stretch yourself in ways you never thought possible. You are a teacher and student of life. Yeah, it may be really time to break through some barriers or walls. People keeping up around you or you keeping up around yourself. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Yep. I just got my Florida water finally, so I'm going to just clear these cards. Clear myself a little bit. Get that going. All right. We are down to 6. We're about halfway through. Guys. So let's see who is coming up next. Dear Spirit, who are we reading for next? These are out of order, guys, and I will be putting timestamps up after these are loaded. Cancer. All right. Cancer is up next. I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be your spirit animal readings for the next 2 weeks, so between February 27th and March 13th approximately. These are general readings, so if they do not resonate with you, kick them on out the door. And if you are watching these readings during a time other than this next 2 weeks, you were probably meant to see these messages. So dealer, animal, spirits, guardians, guides, and friends. Let's see what we have for our beautiful Cancers out there. Anything they need to know for their best and highest good. And let's see one main spirit animal guide that will be helping them out the most the next 2 weeks, please. Stag Spirit, take the lead. Cancer, it is time to step it up. Whenever this comes through, there's usually gateways being open, opportunities being presented. It is definitely time to wear those horns of destiny and step into a greater sense of responsibility, leadership. You may be offered a greater role in your work. You may be stepping up a commitment of some kind and going through a new portal of experience. So there's a very nice energy coming in. Next, let's get into the tarot, please. I'm going to pull 3 to start with for Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Nice. Very nice. Woo! Very nice read, guys. These are beautiful cards for Cancer. First one coming up is the Peking Duck, the Sun card, the most positive card in the tarot. So I always love to see that. It really does bring a feeling of positivity, lightness, and triumph over some difficult circumstance. I really do feel whatever you've been working hard at is going to come full circle and grant you quite a lot of blessing and optimism. Here is a very nice energy. The Fox card is next, our Knight of Wands. So there's some kind of fiery movement. We got Leo energy, we got Sagittarius energy. There's some movement coming into your life this next 2 weeks, and it's a very positive movement. Some of you may be, you know, changing homes, changing jobs, pursuing a new relationship, pursuing some kind of good goal. You might also feel quite restless, Cancer, in a way that you haven't felt in a while. It's like, I want to go, I want to see, I want to do something new. It makes you feel just really awake and really enlightened. Next card out is the Chimpanzee Spirit, 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This to me is very much about that work-life balance. If you've been working too much and not enjoying life enough, this is definitely a directive for you. Make sure that you take the time out to enjoy, to relax, and bring some fun, bring some joy into your work life. That is very, very important over the next few weeks. On the bottom, We do have the Hummingbird Spirit, the Four of Wands. This is a beautiful positive card, not only of soulmates and twin flames, love connections and success there, but it is also a card that deals with the home. It is a feeling of happiness, celebratory homecomings, feeling really good in your home environment. And Cancer, you're all about the home. That's a very important thing for you. So I feel like you've worked really hard for some good outcomes here, Cancer, and the next 2 weeks is just bringing you a lot of what you've deserved from that. Let's get into an affirmation for you on this. And we have the bear, yes. Unconditional love, playfulness, and also very protective, right? Very protective energy. You are being guided to rest and enjoy yourself and others. Create balance in your life and follow your truths. You will intuitively know when and how to take inspired action. You have immense inner wisdom and physical strength. I do feel that for you guys. You know, I feel like you've been working really hard. It's time to relax a little. It's time to play a little bit. Doesn't mean you're gonna shirk your responsibilities or give up on your goals, but you do need a little life-work balance here the next 2 weeks, Cancer. Either take a vacation, plan a vacation. Very important for you guys. All right, who's next? Let's see who is our next sign we are reading for. Got my little zodiac card, so we're going to just go at random here. Leo. I know we have some Leos out there. Hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your spirit animal messages for the next 2 weeks, February 27th to March 13th. These are general readings, Leo, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. If you're watching these at a different time other than this 2-week cycle, these are messages you probably just needed to see. You were just being guided here. So let's get into it. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, please let's see what we have for our beautiful Leos. Anything they need to see for their highest and best. We're going to start with one main spirit animal that is helping my lions out the most. All right, Leo, you're in an in-between cycle here with the flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between, right? It's kind of like one cycle hasn't completely finished, another cycle hasn't completely started. I do feel like you're in a transitional period this next 2 weeks, so hang in there. I felt that in your March forecast as well, that you're really going through some major transitions. For some of you, they're smaller. For some of you, they're bigger. I feel like for most of you, they are bigger. That's honestly what I feel. So keep your balance, keep your steadiness. We've got that number 26. To me, that really deals with a balance between our relationships, our personal life, compromise. This is a very important thing. Hang in there, because I know, you know, nobody likes those in-between phases. We like to know if things are on or off, right? And this is a time when you're not quite sure exactly how it is. So let's get into your tarot next. Let's see what we have got coming up for our Leos, please. Yeah, I feel like you're reworking some things here. There really are. I think there's certain things you're fed up with as well, Leo. I feel like you are letting go of anything that has been wasting your time, your heart, your emotions. There's that frog spirit with the Four of Cups. That's my sort of like, I'm sick of all this kind of card, right? This really represents people and circumstances that are wasting your time or just keep you on that loop, right? They say, oh, we're going to call. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, that's going to happen and never happens. And you may be focusing a lot of your attention or all your attention on that. And so this is saying, it's like, I'm done. I'm so tired of waiting for this person or this thing to happen. And it's really saying Spirit is offering you other things that you may not have been even noticing because you were so focused on the other. So definitely keep your eyes open this next couple of weeks, Leo. There's good things coming in. Look at that with the cow spirit right in the center. Empress energy. Oh my goodness. This is the queen of all queens. She is all the queens together in one. This is definitely that powerful divine feminine, Venus energy, Taurus and Libra on this card. And so this is about you birthing something new. Could be a creative idea, project, etc. And you're bringing that into the world. So there's just a lot of abundance, prosperity, positivity, good news coming here. And so, you know, as we wrap up that 2-week cycle, we have the otter. I do feel like a lot of you guys are working through some old emotions, some old baggage, some old heaviness from a relationship. Maybe somebody's come in, you know, again from the past and you're like, oh boy, what do they want? You know, this is that nostalgia, that sentimentality. Somebody could really be missing you, maybe even wanting another chance with you, Leo, but it's really up to you whether or not that's good for you, because I feel like, you know, subconscious card energy, we've got the pig spirit, 10 of Pentacles, extremely good energy, very, very abundant, prosperous, grounded, stable, steady, and you're really focused on this. It's like, this is what I want for my life. And if somebody's coming back into it and they're just bringing you a lot of chaos, a lot of difficulty, a lot of extra headache, you're like, I don't need that. Like, you're already dealing with a lot of transitional energy, and you are focused on avoiding those risks, avoiding those, you know, potential troubles down the road. You want something that's a lot more solid in your life. So let's get into an affirmation for my lions. Oh my goodness, guys, what a time for Leos these days. And we have the tortoise here. Absolutely. Patience wins the race. Slow and steady, patient, persistent, and resourceful. You are being guided to be mindful. Enjoy each moment. Have patience with yourself and others. Taking small steps forward will deliver you to huge accomplishments. So be steady. Take it easy with yourself, Leo. Don't push yourself. If other people are trying to push you, don't pick up the phone. I'm just saying. You don't need those pushy people in your life. You've got your own things to do. Yeah, look at the bottom of this deck was the koala. Spirit has a plan for you, Leo. Don't you worry. Wow. All right, let's get into our next sign. Taurus is up next. We got our fixed signs coming up to the forefront here, guys. Taurus, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your spirit animal messages for the next 2 weeks, so approximately February 27th through March 13th, 2022. If you're guided to watch these videos at a time other than that, I feel that you are meant to see these messages. So let's go ahead and dig in. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our beautiful Taurus folks out there. Anything they need to see for their highest and best good, please. And let's start with one main spirit animal that will be helping out our Taurus folks the next 2 weeks. Nice. I love it. The crow spirit. Yeah, co-create with spirit, working together with the divine. The crow represents spiritual law, right? Walking your talk, starting your stuff, using your intelligence, right? Really seeing the balance between those two. Very, very nice. Love my crows. Love my corvids. Very smart. Very canny birds. Also a good bird that knows how to come up with solutions to problems, right? They're problem solvers. They're puzzle solvers. If you've got something that you're really trying to sort out or work out, Taurus, crow is a great energy to work with. Let's get into your animal tarot. Let's see what we have for Taurus, please, Spirit. frog is coming up a lot for us tonight, isn't it? Oh my goodness, look at this. I feel like a lot of people are just really fed up these days. Like they've just had it. They've had it. Look at that. Frog spirit again. Four of Cups. Anybody that's been wasting your time, telling you something's going to happen when it's clearly not, let them go. Jump away from it, Taurus, because there's something better. Spirit has probably already been presenting something better to you, but you may not have really been seeing it or putting a lot of stock in it because you were so focused on something else. But it doesn't mean Spirit won't try again, right? So keep your eyes open for those potentials and those new experiences. We also have the Scarab Spirit, 10 of Wands, end of a burdensome cycle here going on, Taurus. You might have been working real hard at something that just wasn't paying off, just wasn't bringing you what you wanted. Ambition is a good servant, but a bad master. That's what it says on this card, you know? So it's like if you were, you know, putting a lot of energy, time, effort into something that just wasn't for you, right? This is telling you it's like ambition isn't always the best thing when it comes to that. This is time to let go of something heavy, difficult. Put it down. Don't let it weigh you down. It's time to look towards something new here with the Page of Pentacles or Camel Spirit. I feel like a lot of good new opportunities are coming in. This is the beginning of a new adventure, the beginning of a new enterprise, new business, new course of study. I feel that this is mostly around work or around school or something like that for most of my Taurus folks. It could have to do with love as well, just a little bit. But I'm mostly feeling a work energy for a lot of you. For those of you that this is more emotional, this could be somebody coming back up into your life. Look at that Six of Cups. Why do I feel like there's a lot of old loves returning for a lot of folks these days? A lot of old sentimentalities. Like they're really like, oh, I miss Taurus. I wonder how they're doing, blah, 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 blah. And they come back for that second chance. It's really up to you whether or not you give it to them. Because Taurus, look at what's coming up right after that. One of your power cards, the Cow Spirit, the Empress. And right after that was the Pig, the Ten of Pentacles. These are so stable, so beautiful, so abundant, so prosperous, so focused on your well-being and good new work situations. So it's like unless somebody is willing to bring their A game, you're not interested. You're really focused on something good and new and putting down the old burdens, the old weights that kept you, you know, really stuck. Whew. Let's get an affirmation, please, for Taurus. Y'all. I know Taurus had a pretty powerful reading for the month March forecast, too. They really did. So it's a lot of shifting going on for you guys. I think you're demanding better for yourself, and that's a good thing. The Condor Spirit, wow, really rising above. Look at him flying there over the vast horizon. Wow, okay. Transition, yeah, vision, determination. You're being guided to soar above any difficulties or self-imposed limitations. Life is a matter of perspective. Find the silver linings, see beyond the ordinary, and visualize yourself doing extraordinary things. You are an extension of source power. You may have that feeling the next couple of weeks, Taurus. You might be really feeling like, you know, I've been selling myself short. I'm capable of so much more than I've been doing. And I've been allowing, you know, people or myself to, you know, put myself down. You know, it's like to say that, oh, I can't do it, when you know that you really can, when you know you've got more to offer than just that. Wow. That's quite a read. All right, next up. We got 3 more left. Gemini. My Geminis. Gemini, you had an amazing reading for March. You really did. This is going to be your spirit animal messages for the next 2 weeks, approximately February 27th through March 13th. So, dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our fabulous Gemini folks out there. Anything they need to see for their highest and best, please. Let's start with one main spirit animal that's going to be helping you guys out the most. And these are general messages, Gemini. Take what makes sense and resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Yeah, look at that. See the big picture, our giraffe spirit. So definitely make sure you're seeing the big picture, Gemini. This is all about seeing the whole of things, not just what's close up and right in your path, right? This is seeing where something's going to lead in the future, making decisions from that perspective as well. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got. Wow, this is a beautiful reading. I can see it right now. Starting out with the hyena, the Ten of Swords, you're letting go of an old difficult cycle, something that dealt with either betrayal, being stabbed in the back, wounds, disappointments. This is also a lot to do with anxiety, worry, fear, doubt, things that just go round and round in your head because it is the swords. It's that mental energy. So really letting go, completing a difficult cycle of worry, pain, etc. I feel like you shift out of this so well. It's what I love about Gemini. They're very quick to recover. They're pretty versatile that way. Right in the center, right after that, is our Tiger Spirit, our King of Wands. So I do feel like you gain your footing pretty quickly and you're like, let me get back on track. Let me remember what it was that I really wanted to pursue in life. Look at that tiger. He's ready to pounce. And that's the energy of the King of Wands. It's like, I'm going to take action. I'm going to go after what I want. I'm going to follow my true spirit, my true desires. And your true desire is ultimate spiritual and emotional happiness and contentment with the seal, the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. This is complete, perfect bliss, happiness. You go from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups in this 2-week cycle. So I feel like, you know, you really have the ability to put down what's been difficult for you and to go very quickly towards what is right for you, the things that are going to bring you lasting happiness, success, and divine blessings. On the bottom, we have the Wolf Spirit, the Knight of Pentacles. So this has been a slow but steady process. Like you have been working towards this for a while, and I feel like this next couple weeks, it's like something turns very quickly, and it really does bring you to this completion. Look at that. Next card out would have been the World. So it's really about full circle, karmic cycles being completed, old energies, old negativity, letting that go, because you're seeing the bigger picture. You're looking at the broad perspective, and you're gonna make decisions that support that. It's been great. Let's get into an affirmation, please, for our Geminis. Panda Spirit, here it is, Gemini. Balance, harmony, detachment. Yes, you're being guided to remove self-sabotaging thoughts and feelings and no longer label yourself or others. Take a step back and find the harmonic balance within your life and its relationships. Align with your core values and embrace the magic of today. Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys. We got 2 more to do. All right, we're going to flip them around. See which one is first and last. Oop, okay, that's the next one. Okay, so we're Aries is next, and then Virgo will be our last sign of the night. Funny enough, Virgo was my last sign as well on my March forecast. The way that I'm doing my monthly forecast order now is by who had the most views the previous month. So last month, Scorpio had the most views, and so I went in that order. So that's why Scorpio was first for the readings for March, for the monthlies, because they were far and away #1 on their views. So if you want to get your readings out quicker, gotta view them more, because that's the way I'm going to be doing them in the future. All right, so let's start out. We got Aries. Aries, I hope you guys are doing good. I love you guys. Y'all had a great reading for March's monthly. I hope it is going to be an amazing month for you. This is your spirit animal readings for the next 2 weeks. So around February 27th through March 13th is the general pattern that these are going to come out through. But if you were seeing this at another time other than that, you were meant to be here. You were meant to see these messages. So dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our beautiful Aries. Anything that they have that they need to see for their highest and best good. And let's start with one main spirit animal that will be helping them out the most this next couple weeks. There it is. Trust in the great mystery. Trust in the divine with the whale spirit on your side, Aries, for the next 2 weeks. That is going to be very much working closely with you. The whale is also a singer of songs, record keeper, remembering your history, remembering where you came from, using your memories, using your past experiences to guide your current and future actions. Let's get into some tarot, please, for Aries. Let's get deeper into their messages. Yeah, ooh, a lot of movement. This is really nice. Okay, so starting out with the Dragonfly Spirit, Sagittarius energy. 8 of Wands. This is things moving quicker, speeding up. Especially if things have been stagnant for a while. I feel like you're coming out of that stagnation. 8 of Wands many times means a lot of communication, a lot of messages, phone calls, emails, you know, a lot of communication back and forth. And look at what's coming out right after that, the Bee Spirit, the Wheel of Fortune. To me, this is definitely leaving stagnation behind. This is expansion. This is positivity. Abundance, doors finally opening that had been closed forever. It's Jupiter energy, so it stretches things, it opens them up, it's expansive, it's very good luck, right, coming in. So, woo, very nice. Good life cycles coming through here, Aries. And we also have our Warthog Spirit, the 2 of Cups, so this is our relationships being highlighted. For my single Aries, you may be really opening up and meeting somebody that's very good for you, very positive soulmate kind of connection. For those of you that are already in a relationship, I feel like it's going to the next level. Y'all might be moving together somewhere or taking a trip, doing something that really connects you. This is beautiful. Love it. On the bottom, we do have the Bat Spirit, and that is the Hanged Man energy, right? So there is a need for letting something go in order to step into these very positive energies. This is a card of release, seeing things from a different perspective. Let's get into an affirmation for Aries. It's definitely some new energy coming in. Feels really nice to me. We've got the sea turtle. It's nice and stable. I like the way that this kind of interacts with the whale spirit. The whale and the turtle both have that very like Mother Earth, Lemuria, ancient civilization, and also just that combination of, you know, earth and sea. I love that. Survival, ancient wisdom, endurance. You're being guided to clean out your emotional closet. Yeah, let it go. Confront the fears. Expand your sense of self. Your mind, body, and soul are intricately intertwined. It's not how you start or how fast you go, but rather how you follow through and execute your plans that will bring you your heart's desire. Wow. Nice read, Aries. Very good stuff. We are down to our last one of the evening, and that is going to be Virgo. Thank you guys so much again for joining the stream. If you're interested in leaving a donation, you can use the Super Chat or my PayPal links. Those are down below in the description box. Thank you so much for your time and energy and support. So Virgo, these are going to be your spirit animal messages for the next 2 weeks. That's going to be February 27th through March 13th approximately. These are general messages, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. If you are watching these at another time other than that allotted 2 weeks, you are probably meant to be hearing these messages. So dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our fabulous Virgos out there anything that they need to know for their highest and best good. And let's start with one main spirit animal that will be helping them out the most for this next 2 weeks ahead. Love the Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. Be strong. Be courageous. Go after what it is that you need, want, and desire. Don't be afraid. That is the biggest thing with the Badger. Badgers are very fearless. They're very fearless creatures. They do build themselves a very solid home as well. They're very protective of their home environments. Let's get into your tarot for the next 2 weeks. Let's get 3 to start, please, Spirit, for Virgo. Ooh, very nice. Okay, I feel like there's some good things coming in here. We're starting out with the Pangolin Spirit here, 5 of Pentacles. And you know, this is a difficult card. It always is. There is that feeling of being isolated, left out in the cold. There's also that feeling of, you know, concern about resources, concern about money. That's a definite part of that Pangolin Spirit. So hang in there, Virgo. Things are changing. They are changing. Look what's coming up right after that is the Snake Spirit, the Tower card. It's a huge time to reorganize your foundations. And sometimes the Tower card can be surprising, right? It can be those shocking, sudden events. But really what that is, if it happens that way, is Spirit really intervening and saying, okay, if the foundation is rotten, we just have to redo it. We have to rebuild it. We have to restructure it. And that requires cleaning it out first. So a lot of movement over this next 2 weeks. Mars energy definitely requires action and bold movement from you. So be ready. Be ready. You're going to be shedding that snake skin. I do feel like things are going to turn out quite well, though. I really do. I feel like you're moving from a place of feeling a lack and scarcity to a place of feeling a lot more abundance. We've got our White Buffalo Spirit with the Ace of Pentacles here. To me, this is always the hand of the divine coming in and granting us a manifest gift. It could be money, it could be greater resources, it could be something that gives us a solid foundation and reminds us that we are going to be provided for and that we do have enough. These are universal gifts. On the bottom, yeah, things are moving quick. Things are moving very quick, Virgo. We've got the Dragonfly Spirit, 8 of Wands, a lot of communication. You're going to have to probably be making a lot of calls, emails. Things are going to be in motion, so be ready for that. It's kind of like it starts out a little slow, but boy, it goes quick after that. This is a fast-moving couple of weeks, so get your courage on. Be ready to tackle it. Let's get into an affirmation, please, for Virgo on this. This is a pretty straightforward reading, though. It's pretty good for that. It's not confusing. Yeah, definite movement. We got our horse spirit as the affirmation here. Freedom, elegance, and strength. You're being guided to break free from the chaos and confusion of life. Take action and expand into your new journey, creating balance of the mind, body, and soul. There are new and exciting opportunities waiting for you. All you must do is take the first steps toward them. Yeah. I feel like this is kind of some powerful breakthrough energy for Virgo the next couple weeks. I really do. I know Gwen's been waiting for that. I know. But it feels that way. It really does. Well, these were good in spite of the YouTube hiccups that we had tonight. It was messy. It was real messy tonight with them. So good to see y'all. Thank you, Keith, for the donation. Appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Next Spirit Animal Sunday will be 2 weeks from tonight. So that'll be March 13th. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough, Gwen. We're all going, we have a lot of, you know, all of our planets. I don't know if you've seen the chart. Woo! If you watched the astrological update report that I did, I mean, everything is in you know, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, it's all in those three oldest signs except for Uranus. And it's just like, I just feel like it's this huge, like, culmination or, you know, closing out or something. I'm exhausted. I worked so much the last 2 days. I got, you know, 13 readings done, all those videos made. It was a lot, but I'm really glad I did it. So I'm going to be kind of taking a break this week. I'll try to get in and do a live stream. I'd really like to do some readings about the Mars-Venus conjunction because we have been working with that for a minute now, and it's going to continue because Mars and Venus are both sitting side by side in Capricorn. They're both going to be going into Aquarius on the same day. So it's like the Mars and Venus really traveling together, the masculine and the feminine energy. Yeah, I don't sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's one way to put it, Gwen. Things have definitely been challenging here. Not all bad, not all good. I've actually had some really amazing stuff happening. I've had a really awesome opportunity with music open up the last week. Definitely a nice little kind of breakthrough. Makes me very, very happy. But yeah, there's other things that have just been like, yeah. Petey's still alive. I gotta give the Petey report. He's still alive. He's still going. He's actually doing quite well today. Sitting up, eating, seeming, you know, pretty comfortable. It's been really touch and go with him. You know, he's very old, and I really feel that he's just going to keep going till he just can't go anymore. You know, I have a contact for a lady who does at-home pet euthanasia. So if he gets to a point where he just can't sit up and eat or drink, that's when I think I would call them to come and help him out. Because for whatever reason, the little guy is strong. His heart's strong, his breathing's strong, his digestion's fine. He's such a strong little guy. And he doesn't want to leave yet. You know, that's a part of it. I think he's just so stubborn. Like, he just likes his food and he likes his routines and he doesn't really want to go. He's crazy. He's 15. He turned 15 this month, guys. That's an old freaking rabbit. The Guinness World Record for rabbit age is 16. So he's only a year away from that. So it's insane. Like, I still sometimes can't get over the fact that I've had a bunny live this long. But there it is. I mean, he just keeps going. The vet recommended euthanasia over a month ago, and I was just going to go ahead and do it, and then he started really perking up and feeling a lot better, and I was like, I can't do that to him. So it's like, it's really just one day at a time with him. He's the equivalent of a 105-year-old man. So, what can you say? What can you say? Yeah, no, he does, and but he's all right. Like, today he's doing quite well. He's really feeling good. I can tell. He's sitting up, he's eating, he's resting easily, he's not crumpling up. But he's all right. He's doing all right. But Gwen, I really hope that jobs and all that gets easier. I know what it's like. It's almost like having a writer's block feeling where it's just like waiting for something to get unstuck. And sometimes it can take a while, but it's really hard when it's your resources, when it's your money at stake, and you're just going through that. So just send out a special thought, special prayer, meditation for you that things are going to move soon. That was a great Virgo read this week, so I really hope so. I hope it all is going well. I hope it'll get better. Hang in there. Hang in there. Try not to give in to too much worry and doubt. I think it's really just time for things to shift up. I feel like it's coming. You know, we're winding down the end of winter here. We're getting closer and closer to spring. And I just feel like the new energy is coming in. You know, the Aries stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I hate that feeling. That stuck in the mud feeling. You need somebody to push your car out. Push that vehicle out, you know. Kind of give it that kick. So hopefully that comes very soon. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful evening. I think I might get some rest before I cook dinner tonight. I'm sleepy after doing all those readings the last couple of days. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to chill. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful night. If I can, I will jump on sometime this week to do personal questions on a live stream because I know I haven't done that in a while. I know people love it. And yeah, keeping the dragon claws crossed for a lot of good things this next couple weeks. Praying for it. It's time. It's time for some good changes. It really is. All right, my darlings. Well, have a great evening. I'll be seeing y'all again as soon as possible. Take care, y'all. Have a good night.